You've been letting people use your trials as your weakness. They're putting it on to you like it is a weakness instead of it is a strength. You've been through something and you made it through it, and you're letting people, or you're using it as your weakness instead of using it as your superpower. Like, think about it. You went through something. Maybe it was just completely terrible. Maybe it completely tore you. You felt like it was going to tear you apart. But you survived. You made it through. And yet you're still in this place where it has been a shame. It has been a worry. It has been a burden. And it's done with. Like, there's no more to it now that you made it through. So stop holding on to it, and don't let others make you feel like it is a weakness of yours. No, it is a superpower, because now you've grown, you've elevated from that. You know how to navigate that. You know how to help somebody else through that problem. You know how to help somebody else through that trial. You know how to help somebody else through that heartbreak. You know how to help somebody else through that feeling. So there is no weakness in what you've been through. You came out as a conqueror. You are all right. So therefore, make it known to your own self, in your own mind, that that is not your weakness. That is something that happened to you and is now no longer a part of your life. Remove that from you. Don't let it stay anchored. Don't let it stay attached to you. Detach from that thing, and don't let anybody else bring it up. Put them in their place. If they decide that they're going to bring this issue up that you had and that you've already been through and that you already moved past, okay, goodbye. I don't live there anymore. That was the past. Okay, that is no longer my situation. Or maybe it was a situation for somebody that you were close to, and you're like, hey, that was their behavior. That was a thing that happened with them. It has nothing to do with me and my person. Okay. I am who I am. They are who they are. They did what they did. And the funny thing is, people will try to always keep you in that space if they are not moving, if they're not elevating and changing their lives. They will always try to remind you of the things that you've been through, the things that you used to do. And it's like, no, know me now for who I am now. Appreciate me now and who I am now. Love me now for who I am now, because I do. And if you can't get with that, that is understandable. That is your problem, though. I'm not going to let you disrespect me in that way. I'm not going to let you bring me down in that way. I'm not going to let you drown me in the things that happened in yesteryears. Okay, so don't let anybody sabotage you by using your been-throughs as your weakness, because it is not a weakness. It took strength to get through that thing. You got to be willing to stand up for yourself and embrace the newness. And set those boundaries to make other people understand, like, hey, that happened when? I don't care if it happened 10 minutes ago. It's in the past. Okay, I learned from that thing, and now this is a new me from that lesson. You know what I mean? Because people will definitely try to just keep you in that mind frame that since this happened, this is just your life. This is just the person that you're going to be. This is the thing that you're always going to go through. And that is not the case at all. That is not the case at all. Just like if you are in college, you go to college, you go in your freshman year, and you elevate on up. As you go through those years, you have trial and error. Okay? Even after you graduate college, when you go out into the field, into your career, guess what? You have some more life lessons to learn, because now you have to really apply those skills. So again, who is somebody else to keep you in a place or keep you in a mindset that you no longer even accept for yourself? Think about it. Like, it is not your weakness because you had some trial and error. It is your strength that you got through it. Just shift the perspective of how people try to portray and put things onto you. When you make that shift, guess what? It might rub off on them. And if it doesn't, that's okay. It still is within you. It is still how you carry and hold yourself, and it is perfectly fine. Let them be who they are. But you don't have to accept that. You don't have to stay in any kind of connection with these people who tend to like force that on you, who tend to want to keep bringing up the yesteryears. Keep striving for greatness, because when you reach inside and you fully discover who you are in your full essence, things and people that you've been through, they are a part of your journey, and they've helped build you to where you are now. But you might just find that now there is in common there, like it's completely dead, and you might just be hanging on because of history. You might be hanging on because it is familiar to you. They are familiar to you. And in your next levels, you can't keep doing that. Okay, so make these people respect your boundaries and who you are now. Okay, it is not your weakness because you've been through something. It is a strength that you got through it. All right. Well, that is it for this one. I will catch you in the next video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you are always notified when new videos are uploaded.